And I thought it doesn't matter the quality of the game if they are not introducing and capitalizing on gambling that is targeted towards children and underage people. It is still a W to me. I got a lot of hate. Everybody was mad at
There we
me.
go. Okay, we're live.
I stood by and I stood strong in my conviction and my principles because I was right. Everybody
Apparently
else
not.
I was right. And do you know what happened?
They were right.
You know who else didn't think I was right? Blizzard. They added him back. They did it. So now I'm the retard. I want to go back and every positive video I made about Overwatch 2, I want to like put like a fucking disclaimer. Yeah, by the way, this doesn't apply anymore. The game sucks dick. Okay, so let's take a look at anything to bring them back from Marvel Rivals, right? Yeah, oh yeah, this is what's really going to get people to come back to Marvel Rivals.
Oh my God,
So we'll
Shuby.
take a look at this. Bro's not a bridge builder anymore? No.
Let's
no,
go,
Blizzard,
Shuby.
No, this is the thing. I said it before, I say it again.
Thank you, amigo.
You build
Hell
100
yeah.
bridges, you suck one. You're not a bridge builder, you're a
Oh
sucker.
my lord.
You
Hell
suck
yeah,
100
Shuby.
And you only build one bridge, you're Blizzard. And here we are. Overwatch 2 loot boxes are officially returning in Season 15. There it is. Wow, 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 look at that. And so this is crazy, isn't it? And Overwatch 2 loot boxes are officially returning.
You're
so
not
look
on the
at all
kettlebell.
these articles.
You got to
that
get
just
on the
came out.
kettlebell.
So it looks like apparently there was a embargo on this information. Overwatch 2 is bringing loot boxes back from the dead. Well,
there it is.
I
know I got my Sharpie around here somewhere.
From the dead if Overwatch is dead. How does that make sense?
Should be Sean.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't, like, you see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, right? And so it's 12 minutes ago. Yeah, bro,
Right
this
up
is
top.
Cutting edge. You know,
Right up top,
immediate
right in the
news.
center. Hell
right
yeah.
now, it's happening at this very moment. It's a big
You are on
week
it?
for Overwatch 2 fans. You're
shit.
right.
You're on it twice
The
now.
Thing and the
there?
Human Torch are coming out on Marvel Rivals, so Overwatch 2 fans will finally have a good game
And now
to
you're
play
there.
for a while. New content, etc. No, good point. Very good point they're bringing up. Absolutely. And so let's take a look at this. Season 15 returns the feature of loot boxes. A press release says you will be able to.
Said I'm already on. Yeah, I saw that a little too late. As soon as I finished writing, I turned. I said, "Oh shit, there's his name."
Available from weekly and event rewards. You will also be able to earn one loot box via free battle pass, an additional 2 in the premium battle pass.
We don't hate Blizzard enough.
Loot boxes were initially removed during the launch of Overwatch 2 as a game move free to play. Blizzard seemed more comfortable making money via in-game shop and battle passes instead of loot boxes. Loot boxes were quite controversial. Yes, bro, I died on this hill. I'm actually
Now that I'm on it, it's not bad. Yeah, exactly. You're in the front and the back.
I died on this hill for nothing.
Shuby, how do you feel about loot boxes in games? Like when you get like a chest and you open it up and it has a random reward in it. How do you feel about those as in-game rewards?
For fucking nothing. This is insane. How does this happen? It's all been for literally fucking. I'm so upset about this, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I'm very, very upset. Yeah, not as zilch, nothing exactly. The game died for nothing. Yes, and you was wrong.
Overwatch 2 just ran its course.
Boxes were fine. I'm not. You know what? I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want. I am not willing to give even.
Spoiler alert. He still talks about it.
A second of like trying to justify this, trying to say why I thought it was better. Fuck this. Fuck them, man. Like, I tanked so much hate for your fucking company. Nick and Imaru get sponsored to play your shitty game 7 times for an hour. They play it for 7 hours. I play your shitty game for 70 hours. I make 5 videos defending your dog shit. I never get fucking sponsored. And then you turn me out to be a fucking liar. This is ridiculous.
Oh my god, I didn't know I needed an admin crash out today, but god dang, do we get one.
I think they made they made the wrong call with this. I think it's
Yeah?
it's disappointing that they decided to go in this direction.
It is quite disappointing.
It's not good, and I don't agree with it. And yeah, that's about it. They're bringing back loop.
I think Activision and Blizzard is just done. They can't make a good Call of Duty game. They haven't made a good Call of Duty game since arguably Cold War, and even before that, it's Black Ops 4. Obviously, Overwatch sucks. World of Warcraft, wow, that's dead. That's the only thing WoW is referred to as now is just dead.
Loot boxes, so you're gonna be able to buy them, and it starts on February 18th. So
Woo!
wow,
Next
and
week.
Okay, so regular loot boxes have a I'm not gonna read this bullshit, and they're coming back to wow,
We're coming?
they're coming back to Overwatch 2. So the entire idea of making all these super expensive skins was to make sure that people don't have loot boxes anymore.
The loot box is coming back is whatever, but a part of the update, there is like a whole perk system that reminds me of like a MOBA or like with Deadlock, how you can go in and like upgrade your character's certain movements to get like a, you know, like maybe Lucierio's, you can get a bigger pushback or you can get like a higher wall ride, stuff like that.
And now loot boxes are being added back into the game. Let's see what the Overwatch 2 subreddit says about this. Overwatch fans, Marvel Rising fans, Overwatch porn was banned. That didn't even happen. Wait, oh, is this not? Oh, it's a dead subreddit. I bet it's just probably Overwatch, right? It's the real subreddit? Yeah, here we go.
Overwatch 2 died. Overwatch just this. It's so I hate when games do this. When you have Overwatch and then you have Overwatch 2, just call it Overwatch, right? And then give it like maybe a new season or a new chapter. Fortnite does this better than anybody. Instead of us getting Fortnite 2, 2.5, 3, Fortnite 27, even Apex Legends with their new seasons, just don't call it Apex 2. Just give us a new update and a new season. So stupid.
And so let's see what anybody is saying about this. Oh, this is the new season. Okay, let's watch the new season trailer. Here we go, guys. You ready for it?
I'm ready.
It is time to celebrate the glory of battle.
Wow.
The competition.
It looks so much worse than Marvel Rivals. Good shot.
What a shot! Again!
Yep.
Finally, a
Yep.
worthy title. From the
I mean, this game seems like it's a ripoff of Marvel Rivals. What do you guys think?
ashes, rise again.
Competitive rank reset. Wow. So you have to do the.
You have to grind all over again. Everyone loves a rank reset.
It is not about standing atop the mountain.
Wow.
It's a climb.
Isn't this like from Valorant?
So you have to do it again. So you get a blue and a purple. Okay.
One of these weapons, it is
At least it's animated.
just not with me right now.
At least it's animated.
Okay. Introducing perks. What are these?
Yeah. Then this is what I was talking about with the perks. I don't know shit about games. I love games.
What?
How could you not win with such an advantage?
Oh, so it's like a roguelite?
Yeah. Or MOBA, Deadlock, like Fortnite has this. Deadlock has this. Even games like Destiny have this.
My armored fingers are crossed.
All right, so they actually put this, dude. This game is down bad so much
That they put the loot
they're
boxes in?
actually advertising that they're putting loot boxes back into the game.
Yeah, they ran out of actual updates for the game, for actual gameplay stuff. They're like, guess what? We got loot boxes. You want to goon out over here? We can goon you out. You want a little ducky for a weapon charm? It's in the boxes.
Like, this is in the trailer.
Yo, what's up, Shadow?
Wow. Okay. Loot boxes are free? Well, my understanding is that you get loot boxes through playing, but you also can buy them.
You could buy them, and there's probably a higher tier loot box that comes associated with the battle pass. Especially if you buy a premium battle pass, there's probably going to be premium loot boxes associated with that, or at least higher level loot boxes.
Just what I had hoped for. The spoils of victory.
Which is how it was in
continue.
Overwatch 1.
I hate this character.
Overwatch Classic GOATS meta? I thought everybody hated this. Yeah, if I
The
I remember,
greatest of all
like,
time
I thought
meta.
everybody. Why would they add this? Yeah. What?
So everyone's just gonna play the same characters?
I'm so confused.
Free your mind.
Mythic Pixie Zenyatta.
Energy
Zenyatta's one that I wanted to play. I was just never very good at.
flows through.
Complete the premium battle pass.
Warrior's
Oh my
greatest
god.
Premium Battle Pass.
weapon is patience.
Oh wow. Wow.
He said domain expansion.
Oh my god.
I have nothing to say.
Achieve my vision. My arrows fly true.
Wow. He looks so bad.
These
I don't
look
even-
like default NPCs in Fallout.
Wait, you're telling me that this is actual like premium skins that people would buy? I literally thought these were NPCs. Like he's like just an NPC at range attack, and he's like a brawler. I thought this was like a PVE mode.
They're like the NPCs that are like in the background when like the important character in the story is talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. Borderlands is a better one. Yeah, Borderlands definitely better.
This doesn't even look like they're a part of Overwatch. That doesn't even meet this aesthetic. Like, how does that last aesthetic meet this? They don't even match. It feels like two different seasons.
Man.
What's
about
up,
that?
Deep? What's up, Deep?
Jeez.
That looks like Yogi from Street Fighter. You're not
Jeez.
wrong. You're not wrong. Is that Tracer? No, could be.
New shop skins?
Wind is great.
Oh my god.
They're just like, look, we've done the gameplay stuff. Here's everything you could buy. Come, please, give us our money. Give us your money.
Style is
They're really trying to get Chinese people to play this game, huh?
Oh, literally.
breaker.
Like, I feel like they're trying to make this like, everything is based off, like, yeah, Chinese stuff. Like, yeah, hey. I mean,
They know they lost the American audience, so they're like, hey, can we get a European or a Chinese audience, please?
couldn't get Americans to play it, so.
That's exactly my point.
It would be funny, though, right? If, like, Overwatch 2 is a game made in America that appeals to a Chinese audience, and Marvel Rivals is a Chinese
opposite.
game made in China that appeals to an American audience. It is, the dichotomy is very funny.
Masterful display. Play it again. I will rewatch this one a few more times.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that's
Wow.
ass.
So
That's
they're
ass.
adding a bunch of skins and loot boxes into the game. And this is the season trailer. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Play has no limits. Yeah, and hopefully
I think Overwatch has a lot of limits because there's not a lot of fun, not a lot of play that you can have in there.
your credit card doesn't either. And so loot boxes returning is massive. If they're ass like Apex's, then rip. Kind of worried that all loot box rewards looked like common stuff. Average loot box drops, most way Overwatch 1 loot box drops are common duplicates. Bro, they're already coping and the season isn't even out yet. Oh my god, you don't need to do this anymore. You can move on, man. Just wait for it. Oh my god. Interesting update. What is this? Loot boxes returning LMAO.
Literally.
Wow. Well, loot boxes returning is amazing, but I don't know about pickable passives. Yeah,
See, that's the opposite. I think the pickable passives, I think that's at least that's a unique addition to Overwatch. 2 thumbs up. Everything else, ass.
think that's an interesting idea. To be fair, I do think that's cool. 2 Kiriko skins? Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe because they actually want some of the people that are part of their real fan base to play the game again. And so, yeah, let's see. Finding some good competitive points. Gun skins, Overwatch
That last
1
one was
is
probably a
back. Yeah.
Kiriko skin, not
I
a
feel
Tracer.
like after Overwatch 2 released,
When is this last strike going
Blizzard
down?
has done
April.
everything in their possible that they possibly could to make Overwatch 1, or sorry, make Overwatch 2 Overwatch 1 again. So it's basically like
Just drop the name.
They made this bad decision, and everything that they've done after the fact is just trying to undo that bad decision.
And I know Asmon only plays like, like Overwatch or World of Warcraft or games like this. He's not really into a Call of Duty kind of gamer. But Activision and Blizzard did the same exact thing with Warzone 2. They literally had a winning formula with Warzone. They came out with Warzone 2. All the streamers and the content creators behind the scenes were like, please, this is terrible. And ever since they dropped Warzone 2, Call of Duty has been trying to get back on its feet. It was like running. It was straight. It was like Usain Bolt. And then it just, with Warzone 2, Overwatch 2, all these dumb decisions. It's just, and it's been made of like, why? Why was that even a decision to be made in the first place?
Which is
India's got Leighton got banned? You're telling me Beer and Biceps got India's got Leighton banned? You guys are so soft. What happened? I thought Indians were hard. I thought you guys were funny with the roast like you guys were so I thought you guys were next up when it came to roast comedy and roasting each other and being able to roll with the punches. I was wrong. Y'all are soft. Y'all are softer than snow. Holy moly.
It's like, I mean, to be fair,
We'll talk on that in a
I
minute.
think it's kind of true. I mean, you got to look at it and think about it for a realistic perspective. Overwatch 2, how are they doing right now? How's Overwatch
They're running
2
the news
doing?
into politics.
Let's take a look and see. Overwatch, and we're looking, by the way, this is not their total player base. I would say over 90% of the people play on Battle.net. But let's take a look at how the game's doing overall. We're looking at a trend. This is a sample size. Okay, so I can see why they're adding loot boxes back into the game. So basically the game is circling the drain, and they've decided to, you know how like when somebody dies, before the body's completely cold, they extract the organs? Well, I think this is called Season 15 of Overwatch.
Yeah, and they're trying to get that last little bit of money that they got, and they're probably not going to last much longer past Season 17.
I think they're trying to get as many organs and as many pieces of this corpse out of the body as possible before it finally fucking dies.
On that analogy, they better call Doctor Strange from Dr. Rivals to harvest those organs. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. It's still good though.
And he's going to take the players from Overwatch and just bring them over to Marvel Rivals.
When it came out, it was an amazing game, and I think that I really Overwatch plays very well in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
But which game do I think is like
better?
Which game do I think is like more fun to play?
Marvel
I think
Rivals.
Marvel Rivals is more fun to play. It's more interesting to me to play.
Yeah.
And I like it more, right?
They have passive perks, but then like the team up abilities where heroes can work together and like different teams can have different kind of buff. The level of mechanics in Marvel Rivals is just it's really good. It's really sophisticated and it's simple yet complex. I'm afraid with this passive skill that Overwatch is doing is it's complex and complex. It's not going to be easy to pick up. I could be wrong, but
I mean, I'm not playing either one of them really all that much right now, but if I had to choose, that's where I'd be right now.
True. Same. Honestly, Call of Duty Mobile has been the most fun I've had in a while.
You can easily see why this has happened. Big surprise, nobody gives a shit anymore. And I feel bad for these people, I really do. But unfortunately, if you're still...
I feel bad for the devs working on it. I don't feel a smidget of remorse for the C-suites who are making decisions here.
Playing this game, this is what you get. And I don't know what to say, but wow. There you go. And holy shit. This is breaking news, gentlemen.
Why does she look like a character from Concord?
Overwatch.
Literally down here.
Has brought back loot boxes. Everything that...
This literally looks like a character from Concord. This is terrible.
Everything they said they weren't going to do, they have done. Concord, yeah, this character actually, they brought this character from Concord. Yeah, if you can believe it. Yeah, exactly. This is the Blizzard character design now. This is the way it is, guys. Sorry to say. And wow. Overwatch 2 competitive year details, all changes and loot box updates. Wow. Well,
at least they're still focusing on competitive changes. At least I respect that.
And then you have the legendary. It's a 5% chance. Oh, you have legendary loot boxes? Well, where do you get... Blizzard has confirmed that players are guaranteed to pull. I love how it says to pull. Because you know what you pull? You pull the lever on a slot machine. That's what you're doing. You're pulling a slot machine. How...
I understand that loot boxes are seen as gambling in games, and like it's just training the gambler behavior. I understand why people are so against loot boxes. Me, I prefer them not to be in the game for sure, but I'm not going to grab my forks and fire and go protest to the streets.
How is this happening? You already know. Like, it's just insane, man. Is it okay that I don't feel bad for Blizzard?
Not at all.
I think that
they've done this to themselves. They shot themselves in the foot once with Warzone 2, and instead of fixing that, they shot themselves in the other foot releasing Overwatch 2.
I think that China needs to come up with an MMO that if you have to understand that
China needs to come out with their own version of World of Warcraft in a cyberpunk kind of world. It's game over. That's what everyone's going to play. If they can come out with a better... Like, GTA 6 is pretty much the only thing that can save American industries or American games right now with Rockstar Studios. Is everything else has just been mediocre at best.
Basically, if China comes up with an MMO that's better than WoW, they will have effectively... They would basically just have taken Blizzard's skin and they're just walking around in it.
That's kind of, they're like Hannibal, like they're just wearing their face.
Like, they have fucking PoE 2 because it's owned by fucking Tencent, which is China. They
Tencent also makes Call of Duty Mobile. No wonder that shit's so good.
have Marvel Rivals, which is China, and which is
China.
NetEase, which is China, and now they tried Terrasland. Yeah, if the Riot MMO, because Riot's also owned by Tencent, which is China.
Wait, Riot is owned by China? I did not know that. And PUBG is also Tencent, so that's why that makes sense on why it was banned in China. Dude, Tencent and NetEase are just so good at making games. They're so good.
And if the Riot MMO is better than WoW, China will have killed Blizzard.
They would have killed American game studios.
I really think about it. Yeah, it's very possible. Rivals already took a big chunk of COD and Overwatch.
Yeah, Valos,
if
Tencent.
China makes a great MMO, it'll bury Blizzard.
I mean, that makes so much sense.
I mean, here's the thing. Do they deserve it?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they shot themselves in the foot, and then they shot themselves in the other foot. I can't help somebody when they just keep shooting themselves in the foot.
As soon as they started doing that weird shit in WoW, they started adding furry races into the game.
Yeah.
It's like... Nah, bro. Like, it's just so weird, man. Like, that shit with Diablo 4, how you could get disconnected, have your hardcore character die. Overwatch...
Unacceptable. If you're playing in a hardcore mode and your character dies because you just disseed from the server, unacceptable.
2, like, didn't even work for the first couple of days. It wasn't even that big of a deal. No King rules forever. Bro, this has been
No King rules forever.
That's been the case for Blizzard for a while. Give me 1 second.
The thing is, they haven't been a king for a hot minute.
Excuse me.
I hope that went into the trash can.
Okay, we're better off now. And,
we play
Necro
Minecraft?
made a video
No.
on the Riot MMO. Yeah, I don't know if they've really put out
You
any
can.
new
I will
information
not
about
be.
it. But yeah, there we go, guys. Loot boxes return. Dick eaters rejoice.
Let the glizzy or the glizzies be gobbled if you're into the loot boxes. For me, I am not. And it's so sad to see how the Titan has fallen, how Activision, the king of Diablo, the creators of Overwatch, the ones who summoned us for Call of Duty, who gave us our guns to go into Modern Warfare 2 and talk the most smack, how they have fallen. How they have fallen. I mean, truthfully, if I was a dev at that studio, I would be actively looking to work somewhere else because I would be embarrassed to go in and work for a place like that. Because I know if you're just a dev who's programming the game, you probably know the game industry and the game so much better than the managerial and leadership position that is in charge of these games, like Bobby Kotick. You think Bobby Kotick is gonna know anything to do about how to build a good game? No, he's just gonna know how to scam people to invest $25 million for a competitive league. A competitive league. But they're not going to know anything about how to make a good game, or in fact, if they're going to go into the gaming business, they just understand how to scam people. They don't understand actual good business and good gaming business. It's insane. Ukraine recruited COD players. That's actually it's sad because Ukraine came out with a game called Shadowline, and Shadowline, or at least the dev studio there, was looking like it was making a lot of progress until that war started. Wait, what COD are y'all playing? Because I've seen 2 of them in the store. Oh, this is another thing with COD is like when you look at COD, there's been every year a new COD comes out. So it's just like this whole list of a game that's constantly changing, and anytime they make progress in the last game, it completely resets. And it's like they're not taking any of the lessons that they've learned from the last game and moving it on. Because not only is there a new game, but it's a new studio making the game. Insane. COD Mobile is the one we played. It's not even called, I mean, technically it is Call of Duty Mobile, but it's just called COD Mobile. Oh. It's so funny. And not funny, it's frustrating. Frustrating as hell. But I'm just going to link this here in the chat. If you guys want to finish and watch this video in your own time, please go ahead. Asmongold is the Roach King for sure.